Escape the Fate is back after going through a tumultuous time dealing with personnel changes, label changes, and an album they had to record twice.
We started off with Feldy back in February of 2012, and we didn't really think like the tracks were that great that we heard in the end. So we realized that this wasn't the record that we should release, and it should be a little like it didn't have the balls to it yet. So then we went to David Bendeth, tried to do a few more tracks with him. Didn't really like what the outcome of that was. And then we went and did it ourselves with
Brandon Soller was there.
We had Brandon come in. We had Josh Wilbur do the mixes. At the end of the day, we just wanted to do it ourselves. We didn't want to, pay somebody else to get their opinion on us. We wanted to give ourselves our own opinion. So that's what we did.
While former Escape the Fate singer Ronnie Radke is getting lots of flack for their forthcoming album and for his rock and roll behavior, and with Max Green and his problems in the rear view, the band has been trying to lay low and is now set to break back out with their new album, Ungrateful. The collection is set to hit stores today, May 14th, and we asked them about rolling with the punches and surviving problems that would have done in lesser bands.
We went through hell, man, over and over and over again, but we keep fighting, though. We keep, banding together. I've known Monty and Michael since I was a kid. Craig came in, and we're all family. TJ came in luckily at the right time to save our ass when that was the last straw. So yeah, you have to get your mind right. There's no sense in beating a dead horse when you know the end result. With our old bass player, that we knew that it was just going to go nowhere. These problems weren't going to go away the bigger we got. They just were going to get bigger because then we'd have bigger responsibilities. So we just had to stop. We had to pump the brakes and say, what the are we doing? Are we going to do this for real or not? And once we had that solid, once everything, we came together and everyone knew that we were all committed, it became a lot easier. There's still problems. We're always going to have problems and we're always going to run into roadblocks, but now we tackle them together as a team.
The group also says they scrapped initial versions of the album because they got too far away from who they are.
I think it had more to do with us finding the style that we wanted.
That's what it was.
And more of it of our identity, what is Escape the Fate? The songs that we did with John Feldman, it's not that they weren't good songs, they weren't the right songs. And so we had to go back and find those right songs and rewrite some and use some that we didn't use, like Craig said. And once we did that, we had to do it ourselves to make sure that no one fucked it up. So we did it right.
Escape the Fate is currently on tour with Papa Roach. They will then intersperse dates with Glamour of the Kill through June 1st. The guys will then head to Europe to play festivals and club dates with 11/7 label mates Papa Roach.